This video, I have a stock trading at 36 cents that is about to merge with a $500 million company that has a very big partnership with the US government. So if this merger does go through, this one could easily, hit 50 cents to $1 plus, just depends how it goes. And the entire float is only sitting at 4.7 million shares, and that's already been traded, 5 million plus volume at 3 p.m. So we still have an hour left in the trading day, and we still have after hours. There's really no news today, and we still have volume. So volume's picking up steadily. And if this merger does go through, we can see a parabolic run. Also going over some very hot penny stocks and some of the hottest stocks to watch going into tomorrow. So make sure you like the video if you are enjoying this content. So we have ticker DWAC, which is finalizing the merger. So Trump Media, which is the owner of True Social, will begin trading under the ticker DJT starting tomorrow, because DWAC is a SPAC company that is merging and taking Trump Media public, because it is a private company and they're going public through this merger. And guys, keep in mind, I called DWAC at $13.95. And as of right now, this one is trading at $52. I'm pretty sure I called this one out before anybody else on YouTube. So, make sure you like the video, because I am showing you some really good plays lately. But as of right now, it's trading up 40% already. Volume's going crazy. And I'm expecting a lot of volatility tomorrow as the merger is happening with the new ticker. So this is definitely one of the hottest stocks to watch. I called out ticker KULR just last video, just 3 days ago. This one was up 100% for the day, just 2 hours after market open. Another big gainer caught on the channel. Briefly talk about ticker LCID, because we did have some very big news. Saudi Arabia comes in and gives them a $1 billion investment. So that's $1 billion in funding for Lucid, a company that actually lost, $3 billion in 2023, has been dying out. And as of 2023, as of the end of 2023, looks like they had $1.3 billion cash on hand, probably burned through, hundreds of millions of that just in the first few months of 2023. So it probably gives them with just around or just under $2 billion cash on hand, which will probably get them through the next 3 quarters, if that, maybe a little less or maybe more. Is a buyout coming, or will they be able to get more funding from Saudi Arabia or anything like that? Because obviously something has to happen. That this really had to happen right here, this $1 billion investment, because, like I said, lost $3 billion in 2023, are losing a lot of money. Basically, they're a luxury EV maker and have been dying out. And this does give them some hope in the short term. But, that's really not enough, and they really need more. So we'll have to see how they take this money. What other funding can they get? Obviously, a lot of things have to change for LCID, Lucid Group. So this is one to watch, as it does have hope in the short term, and we'll have to see how they plan to turn things around. But it still doesn't look good, because they need a lot more than $1 billion. So the big AI merger company with a tiny $3 million market cap, a tiny 5.7 million shares at float company, ticker FOXO, Foxo Technologies Inc., trading at 38 cents as of right now. Just about 10 days ago, on February 14th, Foxo Technologies announced a non-binding agreement. Keep in mind, it's not a binding agreement, it's a non-binding agreement, and this has not went through. It says for a potentially transformative merger with M2I Global, which is a $500 million company with big ties to the U.S. federal government. And we're going to talk about that, but they announced they entered into a non-binding agreement. So basically, it's not a binding agreement, so not as serious, and there won't be repercussions if they do not go through with it. So basically, this has to go through as a catalyst for this stock to run up. And this is just a catalyst-based play, but volume's been steadily picking up. The entire float has already been traded before the market even closed. A tiny float, and volume's picking up before anything is even announced about this merger. So they plan to merge with the OTC company, ticker MTWO, which specializes in the development and execution of a complete global value supply chain for critical minerals for the U.S. government and U.S. free trade partners, as well as creating a strategic mineral reserve partnership with the U.S. federal government. So very good sector, apparently. And Mark White, the CEO of Foxo Technologies, said we cannot be more excited to advance this potential merger. Keep in mind, is a potential merger, has not went through yet. But if it does, guys, it could absolutely go parabolic and have a huge squeeze. Like I said, volume's already crazy. Entire float's already been traded every day. 5 million plus in volume with a 4.7 million share float. Watch this one for any updates on this merger, any steps forward, or any type of news that's positive with this merger. Could be very big. So FOXO is definitely one of the hottest AI tiny micro cap plays in the entire market to watch, because it has this very big catalyst, very small float, and will squeeze if this does go through. Ticker DWAC, which I am in this play myself, very high risk, so I am using a very tight stop loss with this play, but I am in it. and this one will open up under ticker DJT as of tomorrow. So Trump Media, the company that is behind Truth Social, and it is Donald Trump's company, is going public under this SPAC merger tomorrow with a new with a ticker name change. Pump could continue, and I would want to, it's pretty a pump and dump play. I would want to get out very quickly. I would take profits very quickly if it does pump up tomorrow. That's exactly what I would do. Or it bounce with ticker BLNK. Just like these levels here. Not invested in Reddit at all, but they did have their IPO last week, and this one did jump up, like crazy. I think the IPO price was around $34, and now it doubled, trading at $60. And right now it's trading at $60. Just today an update came out. Options are now available to trade with Reddit, ticker RDDT. So a lot of volumes coming in, and this one is up 30% for the day. GameStop is up 13%, actually up 16% as of right now. Going into earnings tomorrow and after hours, they did beat expectations the last few quarters. So can something happen? Does somebody know something? Because GME is up 15% or more before earnings coming out tomorrow. Definitely one to watch tomorrow when earnings do come out. Bitcoin, MSTR, Coinbase, other Bitcoin associated stocks are back on watch and going up like crazy today, as Bitcoin did reach 70,000. Actually is trading right at 71,000 as of right now, and stocks associated with Bitcoin are running as well. So if you didn't watch my last video, you can go watch it now. But at one point today, it was up 100%. Actually closed up around 50% with no news, just high volume. And this stock is trading around 30 cents. And the CEO confirmed in an interview, in case you missed my other video, they're working with SpaceX and other companies worth over $130 billion. Huge PRs coming out pretty much every single day for the last few weeks. Big military contracts with the U.S. Army and a lot more. So could we see a lot of PRs? Basically, this one's running off no news at all. So with any kind of update, the uptrend can continue. And it looks like last time I looked, we are trying to develop support around 30 cents. So let's see if we can hold that level, make that a new support. And are any catalysts about to come out? Like I said, they've been very active on busting out PRs and catalysts. So still on high watch. So basically, they have a $30 million market cap. Are working with very high profile names. Just a lot of updates have been happening with KULR, and this one could continue to run, has a lot of momentum and had a lot of volume today. Last video I called out pwdy at 0.002 or something like that. This one is up over 20% since I called it out. PARABOLIC International Inc. And we are waiting on financials, as that could be a very big catalyst. And this is an OTC play and my favorite setup, or one of them, because I really like setups that have the max authorized shares compared to their OS, because there's really no room for dilution, and dilution is the #1 concern for OTC stocks. So whenever they get capped out authorized shares, I really like these plays. Plus they have a catalyst that really makes them worth watching. But trading at 0.0025 and a $4 million market cap in the semiconductor and AI robotics sector, very hot sector. And looking at their financials, they actually did increase from Q2. Revenue went from 285,000 all the way to 366,000 in Q3. And then they tweeted out their last tweet. Actually, when this quarter ended, they said they have $600,000 in backlogs for orders. They're expecting record financials for Q4 when their financials do come out. Very minimal debt and liabilities, which is very rare for an OTC company. They only have just around 300,000 in total liabilities. So that's very good, and has that earnings coming out. Earnings should be coming out fairly soon, and that is a very big catalyst, and there's no room for dilution. So this is a very big play right here that could see a very big run once that does happen. Volume has been increasing lately. Has some very big volume coming in last week as well, and some very big buy orders. So ticker PWDY is on high watch. PARABOLIC International Inc. And guys, that's it for the video. Hope you do like these plays, and let me know in the comments what other plays you're watching.